Welcome back here playing Farming Simulator 19 on Flint Hills, and today everyone, well, it's my turn to use the big planter here. I figure we're going to be working on planting, well, the big field here, field 9 with the big planter here, again, the John Deere, or whatever, 1870. Oh, good thing it has the model number right there, perfect. And then the C850 cart behind it here. We're getting the beast folded out. We are still working on cultivating this field here, by the way, and that is going to apparently take a while. Yeah, that's going to take a while, apparently. So, what do we got? Another hour? Actually, hour and a half left. Yeah, that's actually not too bad. Once they started going up and down, everyone, it actually is going pretty quick. So, one issue it did have, everyone, the Case 9390, actually both tractors, technically. The Case 9390 took off halfway across the map. In fact, I had to go rescue it from, I think it was stuck. There's a sign somewhere out here, the Flint Hills Resources, everyone. There's a sign over here somewhere it was stuck on. I literally found it over there. It popped up on the screen, you know, it's slipping or something. I'm like, okay, where in the world is it? Luckily, you know, you can click on it there and tab to it, right? So, yes, ended up having to do that because it was stuck over there. Yeah, we're making some pretty good progress here. Anyway, we'll leave them to that. What I'm probably, I don't know if they're, yeah, I don't know if I dare do a headland across here. And actually, you know what, you're really close. Let's see what kind of headland. I might be able to get a headland because I don't want the, you know, horseplay here to cultivate up too much. But so yeah, I might be able to make a headland pass. That might just work. Let's get this set up and going here. And I believe we said we were going to do soybeans, right? So that sounds pretty good to me. Go ahead and get that lowered down, and away we go. Pulling this with the John Deere 9620 RX here, by the way. This is a complete setup here from Custom Modding tractor, planter, and cart behind it. So, Custom Modding is the modder that made this. I don't know if Custom Modding is one person or multiple. Technically, everyone, I guess, was it Ducala? I think it was Ducala or something like that. He's the one that modeled this. Custom Modding is the one that in-gamed it. And again, I'm not entirely sure who is all behind the custom modding there, but excellent job there if you ask me. Of course, you can see from the map, everyone, we're not putting down any fertilizer, so actually this is a benefit, everyone. If I would have topped this off completely with just seed, because yeah, you wouldn't need fertilizer in this type of setup here for soybeans, so that might be a scenario where you'd actually want to fill it up completely with seed. I'm just assuming, everyone, you probably don't have that option once you set the configuration. I'm just assuming, anyway, I'm not 100% sure on that one, but... But yes, that would be rather interesting. You know what, we don't need horseplay open here. Let's close that in a minute. It would be rather interesting, that configuration there, if you could actually put seed in both tanks regardless of the configuration. I mean, that's kind of what you could do in real life too, right? So... Ah, boy, didn't plan this turn out real well, did we? Yeah, this is going to get messy. Let's just raise that back up here a minute. See if we can make a little bit better turn here. Again, I wonder if we missed the corner here a little bit. Not a big deal if you ask me. It's not like horseplay gets right into the corners when it's harvested anyway. So, you know, what's the sense of planting into the corner if it's just going to be missed being harvested, right? And I do plan on getting some GPS going here too, by the way. So maybe get a quick, well, I say quick headland. It'll probably take us the entire episode just to go around it. So I might not do an entire headland here. We'll see how long this takes us. We are moving right along here. I'm at 11 miles an hour. That's some fairly quick planting. All the rest of the fields, I believe, are planted at this point, and I think I've sprayed all the fields here as well. When I got the sprayer sitting on field, that 4, right? Yeah, sprayer is sitting on field 4, but I don't remember if I sprayed that field or not. There's no weeds on it. I think I sprayed it, but I'm not 100% sure. So much going on here the last couple episodes, keeping track of all these fields, everyone. Like I said, don't remember if I sprayed that one or not. The sprayer is sitting there looking like it needs to be sprayed yet, so that's why I'm a little suspicious. Normally, if it's done, I would have moved it off the field or something, but maybe not. You never know. Like I said before, I mean, hard to get good help nowadays, right? 122,000 harvest. Yeah, speaking of getting good help, by the way, I didn't notice it here. Was it last episode when we started selling, or actually maybe it was the episode before we started selling our crops here? Apparently they got jammed up. Must have been the wrong fill type. Again, if in the AutoDrive window of it, there's multiple fill types for a couple of the crops. I don't know why that is, but there's like multiple canolas, multiple... there's like a couple other crops that have multiples too, right? So I don't know what's up with that. I didn't catch, must have had the wrong one selected. So I switched that around. Hopefully they're going to load this time. We'll have to keep an eye on that, make sure they actually do. If not, I think it was the canola that was jamming us up there. Yeah, it was the canola one that was sitting underneath the spout and wasn't loading. For those of you who haven't seen the last few episodes, by the way, I've been using AutoDrive here quite a bit as of late. And as I've mentioned, I've been very, very impressed with AutoDrive here so far. At least when you compare it to course play. So for those of you maybe getting a little tired of course play like I was, highly suggest checking out AutoDrive. It seems to be really, really good. So it does quite well, especially at the grain cart unloading anyway. And even selling everyone. Seems to do really good with that as well. Again, the only issue I'm really having there is... Oh, he's going to pull in there. The only issue I'm really having there is, again, the multiple fill types, which it's not really probably AutoDrive's fault there. I'm assuming AutoDrive is pulling that data from somewhere. I don't know where AutoDrive pulls that list of available crop types from, but presumably from somewhere. Oh, that's right. We got to go around this little hook here, don't we? We don't have any real nice, easy fields on here at the moment, that's for sure. Other than maybe 11. 11 might be like our easiest field, and it's not even what I would call really a normally shaped field, right? Also, we're using the lands mode there with the cultivators. Well, cultivators and plows. Technically, again, they're cultivators, so that's why I always call them cultivators. But they do plow as well. At least the front cultivator portion plows. And then the rolling baskets in the back, well, they cultivate. And wow, they sure missed a lot on the corners here, didn't they? My goodness. Made some rather wide turns here. Oh, yeah, and there's a little bit... Oh, there's a little hook in the corners. I haven't noticed that before. I should, just delete that out and straighten this out, shouldn't I? Sometimes, everyone, losing a little bit of field makes it a lot easier for your hired workers and course play and all that good stuff. So, yes, a little bit less land, but it can solve a lot of headaches sometimes. Which, again, is why I keep considering getting rid of the windmills, which I think I asked that here was an episode or two back, wasn't it? I think I asked you folks if I should just get rid of those. Again, you folks can let me know. Should we just get rid of them wind turbines, straighten those fields out, make them a lot easier to harvest? Kind of tempted to do that. I mean, what are we? We're 40 episodes into this episode, or into this series here already, aren't we? Wow, 40 episodes. Where does the time go, right, everyone? 40 episodes here. It's been a fun map to play on so far, by the way. Highly recommend Flint Hills if you haven't given it a try already. Again, we're using the custom texture version here. So it had the same textures, I think, as Medicine Creek does. Also, a lot of the same features here, too. I mean, it's got the corn stalk bales and the soybean straw, and also has canola straw on this map. I haven't done anything with that, by the way. Don't really plan to, everyone. The little bit of money we get from it, probably I don't think it's worth our time. I mean, yes, we would get some money for it, but really, is it worth it? Now, Medicine Creek, on the other hand, you pretty much wanted every single dollar you can make on that map. That definitely was a very hardcore map to play on. Don't know that that's probably a really good map either for like a video series. If you're looking for a good, hardcore, single-player map that you can play on for a long time, everyone, Medicine Creek is probably your map. Because that map is going to be hard to play on with the crop prices on there, especially if you combine that with precision farming. Not sure what Seasons mod would do for you, but yeah, precision farming, the rest of it, that would be a bit brutal, shall we say. Oh, let's see, we're about halfway around the field here. Yeah, probably about halfway around the field. Once we get to this part of the field, it's a little bit easier after this because it is kind of straight. Or straighter, shall we say. Still got to go around the farmyard yet once we get back down to that area. But, yeah, this is going nice and easy so far. Just hand driving it here. Once we get this first headland down, everyone, then I'll probably start setting up GPS here. And we'll start just going up and down. We'll go up and down the direction we're facing right now here. So that'd be, what, north-south, right? Yeah, we're facing north-south. Yep, north-south. So we'll get a zero-line GPS set up for that. For those of you wondering, by the way, maybe not familiar with the way the compass works on this map, the top of your map is north, and then it just goes north, east, south, west. So, again, east is on the right, south on the bottom, and west on the left-hand side there. And then, of course, if you're familiar with the compass, everyone, you start with 0 at the top, 90 degrees on the right, 180 degrees would be south, and then 270 degrees would be west. But again, when it comes to that, everyone, your 270 and 90 degree course would technically be the same as your 0 and 180 degree course. There's your quick math lesson for the day, right? %, on the seed. Wow. Going through the seed here pretty good. Just going around the field. Also, I have not seen any more money coming here as of late, so I'm thinking we should probably go check on our AutoDrive workers there. I must have still selected the wrong canola type, or something's going on with a canola there, I'm presuming. The sunflower one loaded just fine. I did, before I started recording here, manually load the canola. Once he was loaded, then just told him to head off. That seemed to work, but yes, not sure what's going on with that canola. Like I said, I'll have to try the other canola. And I thought I had tried the other one, but must be maybe I set it back to the same one. Couldn't very well be. We'll get to this corner here. We'll go check on that here in a minute. And a reminder while we're driving, everyone, if you'd like to join us in on the RDAllen multiplayer servers, that information down below in the description there. Again, anyone is welcome to join as long as you can play nicely, follow the rules. We are currently playing on Deer Country USA on the multiplayer servers. Again, really fun little map to play on. And I say little map because it's just a standard size map. Flint Hills here is a 4x map, so 4 times bigger than your standard map. Your standard map would be like Ravenport or, yeah, basically Ravenport. Fells Brun, those are all standard sized maps, which are the only size maps that are allowed on a console, by the way. You can do standard size maps on the console. You cannot do any larger than. You can technically probably do smaller, everyone. I don't know if anyone actually ever does that. What probably ends up happening then if you got a smaller map is the map author just only uses part of a, normal size map, right? Anyway, let's go check on AutoDrive here a minute. Yes, saving content. Presumably, he's probably set to the wrong crop type, and I'm pretty sure it's the canola truck. Yep, okay, let's try the canola here. I'm pretty sure I selected the bottom canola, so let's try the top canola. See if that works. Back to planting. And by the way, if you're not familiar with the John Deere map, everyone, the John Deere Country, Deer Country, I'm sorry, Deer Country USA map features the John Deere plant, Waterloo, Iowa, so it's based on the Waterloo, Iowa region. I'm assuming everyone is probably somewhat accurate to the area. It looks like it was built off of satellite imagery. And again, unfortunately, you can't really do anything with, like, the plant. It'd be kind of cool if you could maybe, like, do something with it or something, right? But you can't. It's just a visual thing. But it's still cool. And again, if you'd like to join us on there or any one of the other multiplayer servers, again, just join us in on TeamSpeak. Again, RDAllen TeamSpeak server information down below in the description there. And again, we do use TeamSpeak, which is free to download, by the way, at least on the computer. It is a couple dollars for some reason on mobile devices. And actually, apparently you can also get it for the consoles as well, at least the Xbox. And I'm not sure about the PlayStation one. But from what I've been told, you can actually get the TeamSpeak app for the console, apparently. Okay, so we're going to read some comments here in a moment. 2750 Farmer was saying, I'd like to see you give carrots a go. He would like to see us give carrots a go. I knew there was something I didn't like about 2750 Farmer. Carrots. Oh, 07 Robert was saying the seed usage calculator pops up several numbers along the far left of the map screen. You have to zoom way out. Oh boy, where are we going here? Where are we going? Oh, he's going way over here. Okay, we're like way in the way here. Oh, my cart's jackknifing. Cart's jackknifing. Trying to get out of the way. Okay, now that we probably bent everything up in the back end of our plan here, let's go back to plan. Oh, in case you can't tell everyone, yes, the John Deere is now in the lead. The Case tractor is now behind. If you remember there, was the last episode we started that. The Case tractor was in the lead and the John Deere was behind. Well, that flipped around there when the Case tractor decided to take off for the hills and never return, right? All right, we caught him. We caught him. Trying to escape. Yeah, wouldn't blame it. Red tractor. I mean, what do you expect, right, everyone? Anyway, let's see. 007 Robert here again. You have to zoom way out. It shows you how much seed the field you have selected will take to fully do it. Also, should probably select the skip row option. I find it works much nicer with big air cart seeders. Puts them in less of a bind when you're trying to turn around, I think. Also, I stick with smooth turn radius. That's... I think that's the option for certain implements, as it means the tractor will simply curve around turns. It'll miss the edges, but nicer overall. Great video, Randy. Always fun to watch. You get mad at... It's always fun to watch me get mad at courseplay, huh? Yes, that does have a tendency of happening, everyone. Randy does get rather annoyed with courseplay. Annoyed enough, everyone, that, you know, again, as I mentioned earlier this episode, I've pretty much kind of done away with it, other than fieldwork. And unfortunately, I'm going to still kind of have to use it for that. Though I would, you know, if AutoDrive wants to come up with some fieldwork options, you know, I'd be willing to give it a try. Given how well the rest of AutoDrive seems to work, everyone, Randy's impressed. Farmer Taz was saying, I like how that crop that finally matured formed the number one. Huh? Like Courseplay was, yeah, I'm sure Courseplay was mocking me. Sure seems like something Courseplay would do. Ohioan Farmer was saying, no root crops. Hey, I knew there was something I liked about this Ohioan Farmer person. Knew there was something I liked about him. He's saying, you're just as bad as Courseplay at crashing. What? I resemble that remark. Me being just as bad at Courseplay as crashing. Come on now. Zach was saying, make sure you have a lot of money when you scan your fields. It costs a lot. Okay, good to know. I'm not actually sure. Like I said, I have the mod. I don't know if I have it active or not. I'm going to have to double check that. And then figure out like what the controls and stuff are for it here so I can actually give it a try here. Have him scan the fields. James was saying if you activate the bypass islands, it helps with wind turbines and stuff too. That's true. It does. It does. It does not seem to help, though, with Courseplay actually crashing into them, unfortunately. Courseplay does still do that. What a surprise, right? Okay, there we go. I think we'll head over to the other side of this house here. We'll start planting over there. It's a good spot to start, if you ask me. Christopher was saying, good morning. Evan was saying, I think you should plant carrots. See, I knew there was something I didn't like about this Evan fellow either. It was Evan and what was it? Whoever the other named person was there. Questionable. Very, very questionable people from the sounds of it. Okay, we'll have to maybe give carrots some try at some point, everyone. I mean, it is, it is an additional crop on the field, or on the map here, so... Okay, let's turn on some GPS controls, or Alt-C, Control-S, show lines, good. Let's load up, I think it was 0 we said, right? Auto width, that's 76 feet, nice. Locking on, away we go. Now we can really get some planting moving. Probably would be nice to have another headland across here, but I'm not sure if I dare do that. Yeah, I definitely don't dare do that up here. I can probably do it up until the point where they've cultivated so far. I might just do that here, too. Be a little tight turning around otherwise. Josh was saying sunflowers are also bad on tires because of how tough they are. Great video. Keep up the good work. That is a good point there, Josh. Yes, sunflowers would be equally as bad on tires as corn stalks. I think we just... Was that last episode we were talking about that? It was the episode before. Talking about the reason for the stalk stompers there on the head. Which actually brings up another one. Let's see if here it is. From M. Baker. Stalk stompers. Wow, why is he twitching? Yeah, that's a little annoying. At least we don't have to go very far here. Hopefully that'll quit. Maybe not. Ooh, getting worse. Anyway, M. Baker was saying stalk stompers get every row because the grain carts don't run directly behind the combine in the exact same tracks. That is true. That is true. Also, for those of you who have not seen it, ooh, we're going to make this turn. Ew, just talk about squeaking by there. might have jackknifed it here. Yeah, another headland. Probably should have been in order there. Oh well, we got it. We got it. Anyway, I was going to say there too, everyone. Sometimes on the grain cart tractors, for those of you who have not seen that before, they will actually sometimes put rollers out in front of the tracks or tires for exactly that purpose. That way you can roll over the stalks and kind of at least flatten them out before they get hit with the tires or the tracks. Again, everyone, corn stalks, as Josh was saying, sunflowers as well, all very hard on your tires and or tracks. They will tear them up. So you kind of want to avoid that if possible. Do something about it. Reason again for the stalk stompers or rollers in front of the tires, other such contraptions, right? Guess it's going to do like the shimmy on this direction, isn't it? Oh well, I mean, it's working. Kind of annoying, but actually really annoying. Dylan was saying, can you get a versatile 610 four-wheel drive tractor? You know what? We might just have to try that one of these times. Try one of the versatiles. I'm not sure what I got for mods as far as versatiles go, but we'll see what we can locate and give it a try. There goes a truck. I'm assuming if that truck is moving, that means we probably successfully loaded canola this time around here, hopefully. Austin was asking, when are you going to be posting the live streams from your Twitch to YouTube? Typically, everyone, I do not post my live streams from Twitch onto YouTube. I figure if you want to watch them, everyone, you can go over to Twitch to watch them. I will occasionally, or try to remember to everyone, to post my modding live streams to YouTube. Typically, I do not post the gameplay ones, though. So again, reminder there for Twitch, by the way, if you'd like to watch the RDAllen live streams, you can find myself over on Twitch. Again, RDAllen on Twitch. Link is down below in case you need it, or of course you can just go over to Twitch and search for RDAllen there as well. Again, I'm going to try to usually stream 7 p.m. to 8 p.m., so 1 hour, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time during the week. Not necessarily every single day, but usually try to get 4 out of 5 days or something like that. And then also on Sunday afternoons, 1 p.m. to 3 p.m., so usually 2 hours on Sunday afternoons. So again, just make sure you're subscribed and or following over there. That way you get notified when I go live. And yes, everyone, for anyone wondering, it sounds like Twitch's notifications work about as well as YouTube's do sometimes. I've definitely gotten the same complaint over there. Hey, you did not get notified for some reason. I don't know, everyone. Don't know. I have no idea why that is. I know people say the same thing about YouTube as well. Yeah, we didn't get notified. Oh, yep. Don't know why. Nathan was saying slow and steady wins the race. Exactly, Nathan. That's kind of my opinion when it comes to AutoDrive. Yes, AutoDrive is probably a little bit slower at unloading the combine, but again, on slow and steady, it gets the job done. Horseplay might be faster, but it don't get the job done. Not without massive levels of derp and babysitting involved. Ohio Farmer was saying if you want to dump on the go, don't let the cart stop and don't fill up all the way with AutoDrive. So I'm assuming when he says don't fill up all the way, he probably means don't fill up the combine all the way. I'm just assuming that's what he means anyway. The only thing with that, everyone, unless I'm missing something, it seems like AutoDrive only unloads if you're 100% full. At least that's what it seems like to me anyway. Again, I'm not complaining about that. I'm just pointing out what I've noticed. It seems like when AutoDrive unloads, it only unloads if you are 100% full. At least if I'm driving anyway. I'm not sure, maybe Courseplay or something. Well, Courseplay is probably like 95% full or 99% full. Courseplay doesn't fill up the combine all the way anymore, I've noticed. Especially when it does that little cutout thing there to make room for a tractor. Oh my goodness, that's getting kind of annoying. Is that any better? That's a little better, maybe facing this direction. I want to say that one. That is that's a pretty setup. That is one pretty setup. I mean, I always like the Burgo seaters, everyone, and the size of those, but this setup is definitely a lot prettier, if you ask me. I mean, I might be a little partial here to the green equipment, but that is a nice looking setup there. And, of course, can't forget the tractor that's pulling it as well. And John Deere 9620RX. Got to say, again, on the 3D tracks, ooh, they do really look nice. And also, someone correct me if I'm wrong, but I think this planter setup made it to the console. I don't know. Any console users watching, you'll have to let me know if that's right or not, but I thought they had done such a good job on this that they were actually able to put this on the console. Again, a tribute to the level of detail that's on this. But then they did a really good job, keeping the file sizes down. And as far as I know, like I said, I'm pretty sure this is on the console. So that is, again, given the level of detail, and downright impressive, if you ask me. Oh boy, hello, inside of cart. Yes, we're planting the long ways on the field now, aren't we? Although technically not the longest, because that would actually be up there, wouldn't it? That, yeah. Well, I've run in 30 minutes here. I would say we made some pretty good progress. 30 minutes to go around, and then fill in that area. We're going to start working on this here, probably. Get that done. That raised back up, didn't it? Yeah, I don't know why. For some reason, when you hide and unhide the hood, it raises and or lowers the implement. I don't know why it does that, because it's Alt 1? Alt 1 to raise and lower, so I don't know why. Yeah, why would that raise and lower the implement? I don't know. That's weird. Whatever. That's what it does for some reason. Oh, now we got the shimmy going this direction. Well, that's kind of annoying. Face this way. Oh, actually, I just looked at the time. It is time to wrap it up for this episode already. Oh, having so much fun running the tractor here. Yep, guess we better wrap it up. So with that, everyone, you folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them down below. And as always, thanks for watching, and till next time.